Hi, my name is Jody from London. Like and subscribe to MSA. It was the semi-final hockey game, and the scores were 3-3 with less than a minute on the clock. As the star player of my school, everyone's eyes were on me, and I felt the pressure. Time stretched into slow motion as I sliced the ball across the field, sweeping through the gaps in the other team's defense. From the stands, I could see my school cheering me on, until my eyes fell upon an unfamiliar face blowing me kisses. Huh? The world suddenly leaped into fast motion, and I nearly lost the ball. Whoa! Luckily, I performed my signature spin move and smashed that ball into the goal with seconds to spare. We did it! We won! After I hit the showers, I was the celebrity of the moment, and everyone was congratulating me. Incredible final goal, Jody. Thank you!
Can't wait to see you play in next week's finals.
I am super excited.
You are the apple of the tree, the heart shape to dot my eyes.
Thank you. Hey, you were the guy who distracted me by blowing kisses. I nearly lost the ball because of you.
Oh, I am so sorry. My name is Pierrick. I have come to this school from Paris, and you are the greatest hockey player I have ever seen. Please, join me for dinner tonight.
Sorry, dude. I really have to pee, but maybe I'll catch you later. I wasn't lying. I did have to pee. But also, between the hockey final coming up and my schoolwork, I had too much on my mind to be hit on by some boy. But that didn't stop Pierrick from being persistent.
Your beauty is as radiant as a sunflower. Please, join me for a walk along the beach.
Not today, Frenchie. Gotta go floss. You know how it is.
I have painted this hockey ball red as a symbol of my passion for you.
So creative. But my horoscope said I need to focus on myself today.
Excusez-moi, do you believe in love at first sight?
Come on, that's cheesy. Even for you, Pierrick.
My name is not Pierrick. I am Gabriel.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Who was this good-looking boy? He was obviously French and looked like Pierrick, but he was much cuter. A sudden army of butterflies exploded in my tummy, and I totally lost my cool. Hi, my name is Jody. Pleased to meet you. Are you from France? I love France. Well, I've never been to France, but I love French fries, and I love French toast. My name is Jody. Did I mention that? I talk a lot when I get nervous.
You are a silly girl, and I like you. Please, join me for lunch today. We will be having chestnut soup with a French baguette.
Okay. See you there. That happened so fast that my cheeks were sizzling red. I was in a daze until...
Jody!
Pierrick!
Why were you talking to my brother?
Your brother? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to be having lunch with him today.
Ugh, my broken heart. Why do you pain me so? My brother doesn't even like hockey.
Relax, Pierrick. It's only one lunch.
It's never one lunch with him.
Turns out, Pierrick was right. Gabriel had a certain way about him. And before I knew it, I'd agreed to go out to dinner with him that night. He took me to the fanciest restaurant I'd ever seen. And he was a proper gentleman, pulling out my seat and everything.
Waiter, please bring us your finest bottle of soda pop for my lady. Very good, sir. Thank you kindly.
Oh, he was so polite, too. The only problem is that every time I looked at Gabriel's gorgeous face, I'd become a rambling chatterbox machine. This menu looks fantastic. I love menus. I love food. I eat food every day, 3 times a day. I never skip a meal.
In that case, may I recommend the lobster thermidor?
Oh, no, I can't have that. I'm allergic to seafood. Did I mention I'm allergic to seafood? That's why I carry an auto-injector with me. If I eat seafood, I blow up like a pufferfish. And I look like this.
You are a comedy genius.
Dinner was so tasty that my eyes watered. And when the bill came, Gabriel gave the waiter a huge tip. He must be so rich. Gabriel drove me home. I couldn't believe how someone could be so flawless.
Well, here's your house.
Huh? Oh, so it is. Thank you so much for the night, Gabriel. It was perfect.
You know what would make it even more perfect?
What?
A little kissy kiss?
I didn't like kissing on the first date, but the idea made my heart spin with excitement. How could I say no? He leaned in, our lips gently touched, and to be honest, his breath smelled like garlic, but I didn't mind. It was the sweet exclamation point after the loveliest night. It didn't take long before Gabriel and I became an item. We'd chat on the phone for hours, and he'd leave me all sorts of gifts to find. The only problem was Pierrick. I often noticed him looking at us with a sour face, but I guess that was to be expected. I felt bad for rejecting him for his brother, but the heart wants what the heart wants, right? Yep, everything was going well, until the morning I sent Gabriel my usual heart emoji and got no reply. Strange. That whole day, I couldn't find him at school, and he ignored all my messages. Double strange. I tried not to let it bother me, especially at hockey training that afternoon. The final was coming up the next day, and we had to practice to win. I was taking out my frustration on the field when suddenly a helicopter came down from the sky, blowing everything away. What gives?
Jody!
Pierrick, what are you doing?
It's Gabriel. He's very sick and he's in the hospital. You must come quickly.
Oh my gosh, let me just grab my handbag. I jumped right in and we took off. I'd never been in a helicopter before. I couldn't enjoy the moment. I was so worried. Which hospital is he in?
Our local hospital in Paris.
In Paris? Wait, I can't go to Paris. What about my hockey finals tomorrow?
Don't worry. It'll only take an hour or so. We'll be back before then.
True to his word, an hour later, we touched down on a landing upon the roof of a giant mansion. This place was crazy. It looked like something out of Harry Potter and even had a water park in its back garden. Whoa, where are we?
This is my family's Paris home. Please come inside and make yourself comfortable. Would you like some ratatouille, escargot, croissant, and brie?
I'd like to see Gabriel if we can.
Yes, we will go soon. But we must wait for visiting hours. First, we eat.
Before I knew what was happening, Pierrick had served a full 3-course meal. It was delicious. I had no idea he had such a chef's talent. Plus, he was really funny too.
You are Olive, le person, get it?
You're so lame. But every time I brought up Gabriel, he'd say something like,
Yes, it's almost time. But first, taste this quiche Lorraine.
So good. But I was getting suspicious and decided to sneak off to try calling Gabriel. And that's when I heard his ringtone from inside the house. What on earth? I followed the sound right back to Pierrick. Wait, why do you have Gabriel's phone?
Jody, I can explain. You are not safe anymore. Gabriel is a crazy man, and he is planning something horrible. I knew you wouldn't listen to me, so I had to lie to get you as far away from him as possible.
Hang on, so Gabriel is not sick and you've taken me to Paris? Dude, this is basically kidnapping.
Jody, it's not like that. Please, you have to trust me.
Trust you? I barely even know you, man. You're just jealous. Take me back to London this instant.
I cannot. It's too dark to fly, but I will take you in the morning.
I am not staying here overnight with you.
Here, take these keys. Your bedroom is down the hall. You can lock me out. And please know I am so sorry. I am only trying to protect you.
I marched down the hall and slammed the door, locking it. I was furious, but also a little scared. And as it got darker, I couldn't sleep, listening to the creepy sounds of the night. A creak here, an owl there, a rustle of keys. Wait, a rustle of keys? What was that? Oh no, someone was unlocking my door. Who's there? Pierrick? Stay back. I'm warning you.
Jody, relax. It's me, Gabriel.
Oh, Gabriel. Thank goodness. I was so afraid.
Shh. Yes, you are safe now. I have come to take you away from my crazy brother.
He is crazy. He's so crazy that he said you were crazy.
That is something he likes to say, yes.
We tiptoed out of there and were flying away in a small plane before anyone could stop us. Phew. I'm so relieved to finally go back to London.
London? We are not going back to London. It's too dangerous. We must go hide at my family's holiday house in Lyon.
What? But what about my hockey finals?
Ugh, who cares about hockey? It's a stupid game.
I couldn't believe he was saying this. I felt so mad, and I decided it was best to text someone to let them know what was happening. But before I could type a letter, Gabriel grabbed my phone and threw it out the window. Gabriel, what are you doing?
Phones are too risky right now. Don't worry, I will buy you a new one.
Everything felt very wrong. This family was not normal, and now I was stuck in the middle of something. I kept my mouth shut for the rest of the journey, and when we landed at another massive mansion, I demanded to be left alone. I eventually cried myself to sleep in a strange bed. In the morning, Gabriel was acting even weirder than before.
Morning, beautiful. I have made my special scrambled eggs and coffee for you.
I was starving, but this food was a gooey, unappetizing mess. Gabriel did not have the same culinary skills as his brother. Listen, Gabriel, thank you so much for saving me last night, but I want to go home, right now.
Home? You are home, Jody. This is the biggest house in France, and we have more money than you could ever spend. Here, you can forget about school and hockey, and we will live together happily ever after.
What?
You and me, Jody. Let's get married. Let's get married today.
I felt like I was gonna faint. What are you even saying?
Just think about it. I love you, Jody. You are safe with me. I am going to take a shower. And when I come back, you can give me your answer. But just say yes, Jody.
As he was walking away, suddenly, everything Pierrick said made sense. Gabriel was a psycho. Pierrick was right to try to get me away from him. I had to get out of here. I quickly wolfed down a few bites of gross eggs. Ugh, what's in these things? And then ran out the front door. I didn't know where I was going, but if I could find a payphone... Why am I choking? My face is swelling up. Wait, was there seafood in those eggs? Oh my gosh, this is an allergic reaction. And I don't have my handbag with my EpiPen. I couldn't breathe and fell to the floor. Was this the end? Everything faded to black.
There she is.
Pierrick.
Yes, you left your handbag in Paris. I'm glad I followed you.
Me too. You saved my life. But how did you know I'd be here?
Gabriel takes all his girls here. Quick, come to the helicopter. I'll explain everything on the way to London.
We soared away, and after a long period of silence, Pierrick handed me a box of photos. Here were images after images of Gabriel with different women. What the heck?
I told you, Gabriel is a psycho. He's always going crazy with his girlfriends eventually. I just could not live with myself if that happened to you.
Thank you, Pierrick.
Look out!
What? Ah! The helicopter shook as a plane zoomed past, just about clipping us. That was close.
That was on purpose! Looks like he found us! Come back, Jody! Hang on!
My fingers gripped into the seat in terror as Gabriel kept upon us. Pierrick was flying like a stuntman, spinning around and performing loops, but it wasn't good enough. The plane slammed into the back of us, and our tails snapped off, sending us spiraling.
We are going down!
The ground was rushing toward us, and I knew we were goners. But at the last minute, Pierrick pulled up, and we crashed into a collection of trees. Ugh, my head.
Are you okay?
A few scratches, but I think so. And you?
I'm fine. I think we just landed outside of Greater London. Let me call a car. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Look, just come with me, Jody, and nobody gets hurt. You have to go through me first, brother. My pleasure.
The two started to wrestle, but Pierrick wasn't strong enough. I didn't want to know what would happen next, and I decided I didn't want to find out. I grabbed a branch, ready to fight.
Don't be ridiculous, Jody. You think you can take me on with a twig as your weapon?
You don't understand. With this twig, everything is my weapon. Like a hockey game, I started bashing rocks like they were balls, and Gabriel's face was a goal.
Ow! Ow! Okay, I get it. I'm leaving.
And don't come back, you hear? A car pulled up from nowhere and skidded to a stop.
Here's our ride, and by the look of things, if we hurry, we may still make the end of your final game.
What do you mean, we?
Huh?
I'm sorry, Pierrick, but taking me to Paris was unacceptable, and you need to think about what you've done. The car left Pierrick in the dust, and I felt a little bad, but hopefully that'd teach him a lesson. Besides, I had my hockey match to think about, and it was a race against time. We blasted into London and pulled up to the field during the last 10 minutes of the match. Jody, you made it! The score is a tie, and we need you! Hand me a stick. With so much adrenaline flooding through my veins, nobody could stop me. I slid through the field like butter, and using my signature spin move, I smacked the ball, scoring the final point and winning the game. We were the champions. Everyone was cheering. Yahoo! Suddenly, Pierrick showed up.
You are the apple of the tree, the hot shape to dot my eyes.
Pierrick, what are you doing here?
I wanted to say I'm sorry. I was only trying to save you, but I was a fool. If you would please forgive me, I'd like to make it up to you.
Oh yeah? And how would you do that?
I have an idea. Here is a royal duck glazed with a Grand Marnier reduction with a travel-infused prawns puree and bebe remorque carrots.
You, my friend, are forgiven.